Welcome back to another Diabolical as Day Steezy gang. We got a different bit of a scenery, as you can see. So I'm doing a quick little photo shoot with my homie Zach and the girl Gabriella. We're gonna make some good content as well. But just wanted to switch it up as far as what I bring to the table for you guys. Not your normal, typical upper body diabolical ass stuff. We're having a diabolical ass shoot day, as you can see. But this is the fit. This is what we looking like. I got my mic on. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy it. You know, it's gonna be a lot going on. Don't be turning no camera off. So, it's windy though, but right now we just waiting for her. I could walk y'all through like what we about to do. What the scenery gonna be? It's gonna be from a higher view, and it's gonna be maybe some motion like in the mist, and I'm gonna be standing still. We back, Steezy gang. Let me know what you thought about the photos from the shoot. That was my first time doing like a street photo shoot like that, where it's all these people around. I mean, I've taken plenty of pictures with people being around, so it's not really an issue. But that was the first time of me capturing some motion like that and having the stillness. So I thought that was pretty fire. Let me know what you thought about it down below, and let's get into a diabolical. So here we are again, CZ gang. Welcome back to another diabolical day, diabolical lift, all of that good stuff. I took a little bit of a break from recording in the gym, just to more so focus on getting the diet in control. Because, like I said before in the last videos, I went plant-based, and I was experimenting with a few things as far as how to go about the diet, how I want to incorporate certain things into my diet. Came to find out that the protein powder I was using wasn't a great source. So, kind of interrupted some of my digestion, was messing up the way I was feeling in my gut. And you never want to have any discomfort in the gut, because that's the second brain. But things just aligning in a sense. I got my diet like just as aligned as it was before when I was eating meat. So I mean, the gains is gonna come in. They already been coming in, as you can see. But today is a chest and back day. I also switched up my routine, meant to say that. Switched up my routine where I incorporate chest and back, and I do a 3-on rest day, and then I repeat the cycle pretty much. Or then I do 2 days and then another rest day for Sunday. I'm excited to see the growth of this training split and how I'm able to stack on some good muscle mass for myself. And I got my last set of chest pec flies right now, and after this we got a chest press machine, and it should be pretty diabolical. This is where I get my rest time too. So let's finish this up with a set till failure. So once I feel as though I can't make a contraction no more, that's kind of my guideline as to where I chalk it up to a failure. Because if you can't fully contract the muscle, like fully get it to its complete contraction, then now that's when you start hitting the partials, where you see me start hitting a few partials. But I don't go too crazy with them, because you don't want to put it in too much of a lengthened position. But that's where you're able to achieve the most muscle growth in the lengthened position. But all phases of the workout is important. You know, it's been a little bit, chat. That was a good set. Great start to the chest movement. So how I break it up, as far as I got the block of where I started with incline chest press over there, but I just didn't show y'all that because I feel like y'all always see me there. As you can hear, I'm dealing with a bit of some sinus stuff. It got me, man. It's crazy. So I was resting with the window open, and that just show you how toxic the air is outside. Because if you didn't know, they spray chemtrails. Those planes that you see flying over, them planes that you see flying over with the little dust coming out of them, that's chemtrails sprinkled down onto the people. You know what I'm saying? Into the air, atmosphere. So when you're breathing in that stuff, if your immune system ain't operating high, that's how you get a sinus infection or some form of a cold infection. But the only reason why I feel as though I got it was because I was resting with the window open for so long. And when you're resting, you're just sitting there breathing in all that air and you're not really moving. So I'm recovering though. I've been doing my detoxing, drinking my teas, uh, having cayenne pepper, doing sauna baths with myself. So it's gonna be over with in no time. So I remember I used to look at people and be so against this machine, but it's been helping me build this upper part of my chest so I can get the full dexterior look that I'm trying to get for the chest. Because like I said in my reel, if you didn't see, no, I said it in my full day of eating. The chest is like the quads for women. You feel me? Without the chest, it kinda don't bring the whole physique together. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Diabolicalness at its finest. Thing about muscles, you gotta work them accordingly to how they are laid on the vessel. You feel me? Because if not, you could think you hitting the muscle, the target muscle, in the way you want it to, but you got other recruitment muscles that's helping you move the weight. Whenever you're working out, you want to make sure the muscle you're trying to target is the most emphasized and being used the most out of any other. There's a such thing called recruitment muscles that help you push weight, and that's when your form isn't at its best. So, for example, someone doing a squat, right? If you're not doing the squat the proper way, you're gonna start using your lower back, and when you use your lower back, that's how you get injuries. I'm not saying recruitment muscles is bad. So now we got back trying to build this diabolical demon pit bull looking back that you see on Instagram. I feel like that's like gonna be my staple piece that complete the entire physique together. But I start off with a wide grip so I can build this wide area, my back per se, and then I got the other attachment. It's a medium grip. It could be considered redundancy because medium and wide kind of do the same thing, but the medium won't give me much of this activation as much as I want. So that's why I decided to do this. And if you have a reason for why you do anything, it's a good enough reason. As long as it's good enough with you, that's all that matters. So this is what works for me. Like I said, you do what you want with the information I give you. Let's get money. Ah, first set complete. I really kind of lay off showing y'all the last sets because it get real ugly back there. It get real ugly during those times. But that's when the best gains is made, when you pushing. If you're not in the gym pushing yourself, first of all, I gotta catch my breath. Damn, it's crazy.
2,000 years later.
But I mean, I really haven't been speaking much to a camera. So as far as me catching my breath, a little bit of a different feeling in comparison to how it's been without recording. If you're not pushing yourself, first, let me rephrase. If you're not coming to the gym with the mindset that you want to shed new skin, whenever I'm in the gym and I'm building muscle, it is a form in my brain that is like me shedding to another version of myself. Because I'm gonna be built like a melanated Super Saiyan. And the sun gonna start shining, then we get some more melanation, tap into this pineal gland, and everything's just gonna keep on evolving. It's through steady and consistent action. But I got off track a little bit. You're not coming in the gym to shed new skin. And what I mean by shed new skin, win the day against your old self. If you're not winning the day against your old self, you know you failed. And it's a scary feeling for me not winning against myself. So that's the goal every day in here. But if you really love gym content, then it won't be boring for you. But if you're someone who's not as amused as far as gym content, you know, you can skip past this part of the video. I accidentally burped in the camera. still on here. We hitting medium grip rows to target more of a thickness proportion for the back for myself. That's why I hit the lats to get this lat stretched all the way to down here so I can really build the triangular shape that I'm looking for. But let's get into this diabolical lift underway, man. Let's get money. Let's get money. I'm trying to really pause on the contraction of it to send more blood flow to that, to beat up the muscle a little bit more. So what I'm doing is boom, 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 really getting into them low back muscles or mid back muscles of the lat though. Because there's different ways to build the lat. There's this part, which makes your back go wider, and then you get in here, which is what I'm doing, that builds like the gorilla looking back. This is what I've came to grow a liking to, this diabolical machine right here, the chest supporter row. And this is I think this is where I finish up. This is my last back movement. Then after I might have some shrugs. So I've been trying to build up my traps and even my neck too. I'll do some neck sit-ups and then some like back of the neck. This builds that superhero neck. You ever seen superheroes? They always got strong necks, shows dominance. You don't want to be big with some broad shoulders or something and then got a tiny neck. Feel like a little boy. You feel me? Like a little boy. Sound like men around here. Damn. Damn. That's that work right there. It's easy though. So we got shrugs next. Build these diabolical traps like I said before. I also started incorporating some like back shrugs so I can hit the mid part of my trap a little bit more often. But the physique is coming together how I like it to. And I ain't did a pose down for y'all in a minute, so I'm gonna make sure I do that. Wait, I said something to myself yesterday while I was meditating, and this is when I'm getting those downloads. So I said, like, it just randomly came to me that muscle is a lot like money. Like, muscle isn't you. It is in a sense, once you put it on your body, it's now yours. But like, you can lose muscle, same with money, same with anything. So don't get too attached to anything, just be in alignment with everything and let things flow to you naturally. Let things flow to you naturally. But diabolically, such good money. 20 reps. It's easy. 20 reps. My grip giving out. Y'all can't even get the full picture of it. Let me zoom out real fast so y'all can see this with the full mirror spectrum. Yep. So y'all can see the full physique. We've been growing slowly but surely. Been growing, getting the muscle in. Diabolical lifts have been doing this job. Hold on. I need to put a place where I could have my microphone so y'all can see, but either way, it don't really matter. Diabolical. Well, let's get into this back. My goodness, you see the connection right here from the oblique to like the lat. That's what I'm going for. And then I want the Christmas tree back here. So you can see the Christmas tree from diabolicalness at its finest. I've been working on my vacuums too. It's gonna take some more work, but we getting there. Once I finish this part of the video up for y'all, just had to show y'all what what the physique is growing to right now. You see all the striations on the oblique too. My goodness. When you build in something and you see some of the results, because it's hard when you first go into the gym, right? And you're not seeing the results. But when you start seeing the results paying off, it gives you a different feeling. I'm telling you. And anybody that's been in the gym know this. But thank you for watching this part of the video. We're going to continue to build up more on this. I'm going to show y'all some more of the new incorporations I added to my routine for the remainder part of the week. And I think I have a shoot in Baltimore soon, sometime this week. Not exactly sure on the day, but stay tuned for that. So we got a lot going on in this video for us. Diabolical lift. Lightweight. What's happening, Steezy Gang? I know I normally don't show y'all this part of the day, but I just finished grubbing. I just had my blended chickpeas and some. I throw Tuscan kale in with the blended chickpeas, blend that together, and then I had a mixed oboe. I'm gonna show y'all next time. So tomorrow after my leg day, which will be diabolical, my post workout meal, which is my biggest meal of the day. I only eat twice, and right now, since I'm finished that, before I go head out again, run some errands really, about to go grab some crystals to make these manifestations even stronger. And, you know, just to protect my own energy itself. Xena baby in the cut, peeper down there getting right. But with that being said, I'm gonna show y'all how I prepare my protein sources, which is I got the chickpeas, lima beans, and lentils. Those three sources. Yeah, I pretty much cut out all animal products, dairy, and meat, obviously. But before I was having like egg whites. I don't know, that probably was like the last time I made a video. I put egg whites in there, but no more of that because that creates carcinogen, and anybody know about carcinogen? That's acid effect in the body. So to eliminate that, you're gonna have these beans. And let me tell y'all something about beans real quick before I get up off here. You gotta be mindful about beans because they got protective shields around them, which are hard to break down in the body, which why people have gas after they have beans. Like, you know, when you eat a whole bunch of beans, you be like, damn, I'm about to be gassy after this. The reason that is because of the layer or the shell that they have in front of them, right? So that shell is to protect them from, you know, other things that may be trying to harm them. So it's hard to digest that in the body. So the reason I blend up my chickpeas, and I'm probably gonna blend up all of these beans to begin with, is for that reason specifically. But let me show y'all this goodness. So these are the three beans. I got my chickpeas here, lima beans, and lentils. I also just got this new cast iron pan.
perfect. It's already got some war marks on there. But yeah, that's gonna be handy in case anybody ever tried to run up on me. I got this form. Boom. Signal. But yes, here it is. This is how I prepare my protein sources. Also add like avocados and other stuff. Right now, as far as the agenda that's taking place, I'm about to go grab, well, if you haven't heard of Rashad Jamal, I suggest y'all start doing some research on as to who he is and to the information that he gives to people of this complexion. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, there's people that's not this complexion as well. If you a higher vibration person, whether you be my complexion or you be a pale person, you feel me? There's really no discrimination as far as that. It's all love. But if you're a low vibrational person or you against, people just living in their own skin and their own existence, then that's where he tries to, explain. But I'm gonna leave him do the explaining himself. So, as of right now, on my way to go get my crystals. Don't necessarily want to show which crystals I'm getting because I'm gonna hold that true to myself. One last thing I would like to say, that if you've never done any research on crystals or don't know about like the energy in crystals or rocks itself or energy in everything, because everything holds energy, you feel me? It's just everything's vibrating at different densities. Like these poles right here are all forms of matter, you feel me? This fire hose right here is another form of matter. It's just vibrating at a different frequency. You get what I'm saying? Everything is living in its own vibrational state. You get me? Because if you strip things down to a molecule, you'll see things moving. You feel me? It's just whether it be faster or slower. But yes, try to get some crystals for yourself to enhance your energy field and to wipe away negative energy if it ever presents itself to you. You got to do these type of things to help.
So they just said to be safe, they were just going to treat him as such. So.
You got to do these things to help cleanse yourself from, things that may have troubled you in the past, or you've done something and you want to repent for that. That's the way to do it. Take spiritual baths, meditation, and speak to your ancestors. You feel me? But today's lift was diabolical. Today was an arm day. I didn't really get to go too into depth about it because I just really didn't feel like y'all wanted to see me pumping iron. But the next time I do my legs and arms is when I'll be recording again. So tomorrow I'm not going to record my leg day. So I do a 3 on, 1 rest day. Then I do 2 days, and then I do another rest day. You get what I'm saying? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is all a lifting day. Then Thursday is my active recovery day, which I should record. I'm gonna record that for y'all so y'all can see that. I showed y'all bits and pieces of it, but I didn't get into depth with it. So I'm gonna make sure I do it better this time. Each time you make content, try to find ways to get better. That's the name of the game. Self-improvement in any way, shape, or form in your form of creation, because you are the master creator. But stay tuned for more. Steezy Gang. So chat, today was a lower body day, and by far was my most intense lift that I've had in a long time. When I say the most diabolical lift, there you go, Zena. I said Kina. I just saw me catch that. But this is Zena, little tower right there. But today was really one of the most diabolical lower body lifts I've had since, I want to say, playing football. To be honest, that shit was really ferocious. I implemented a few things in there that I took out. To be frank, I was just being soft, honestly. I was trying to use machines, and you can still incorporate machines, but the whole purpose of working out is to put yourself through intense training for you to stimulate muscle growth. That's the only way you're going to properly stimulate muscle growth, is through the intensity of it. Don't matter about the protein. I mean, protein is important to a certain extent, The amino acid profile is the most important. But what you do in the gym is single-handedly the most important. And now I got water running because I'm washing dishes. So let me turn that off for y'all real quick, because that probably can be annoying, hearing that in the background and interfering. But like I said, the most important. And the thing is, I work out fasted for a specific reason. Working out fasted, man, when you work out fast, it's the same with digesting when you resting. You don't want to eat too close to bedtime, because while you're trying to rest, to try to digest too. So instead of putting that energy into recovering and regenerating and healing your body, now it's focusing on digestion. So therefore, this is why I'm gonna fast on Wednesdays. My recovery days will technically be my fast days. Let me put it like that. So Sunday and Wednesday will be days I'm fasting, and then I'll be eating. And then I'll still maintain muscle, and I'll still grow muscle. You get me? It's all about the mind frame and you doing it the right way. Get me? Don't be attached to food. Don't be attached to anything, because anything you're attached to can control you.
Welcome back, CJ Gang. We're back with another diabolical day, but this time this is my recovery day. So this is how I start right here, with 10 minutes of a jump rope session, and then I'm gonna get into my stretches, and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more of that. But with that being said, make sure y'all prioritizing recovery, because if you're not recovering, then you're getting stiffer. You're getting stiffer, you're getting older. Remember that.
2,000 years
Just
later.
arrived at the hotel in Maryland. Look how they got your boy living, man. I mean, it's cozy, nice and cozy hotel with a crazy view. It's dark though, but tomorrow we're gonna have a phenomenal shoot. Oh my goodness, look at us. They say it's a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poet's parts. Nightlife, city life, I gotta make it. This is. Almost forgot to show y'all the bathroom. Look how they got us. Look how they got us. Look how they got us, man. This is nice. This is exactly what it needs to be. Tomorrow's gonna be a diabolical shoot day. Stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna get some rest, because I gotta wake up early, because I got a diabolical lift in the morning. I don't know if I'm gonna record that for the YouTube, but I am gonna record some reels and some everything I ate in the day, so I can show people what it's like to be a model on the go. It is currently 4:59. I woke up around 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. to be exact, where I got some meditation in. Heading down to the gym now to get a diabolical lift in, because I just want to make sure I have enough time to get everything done today. I know if I wait till after the shoot, I won't have enough time to get a diabolical lift. So diabolical lift must happen before the shoot day, and that way we don't miss any of these diabolical games. Wrapped up the lift. It was pretty diabolical, so I hit my chest and back. I didn't really record it because I'm also recording a reel for my full day of like what it's like to be a model. So I didn't see any point of me getting into that too much. But I mean, you guys will be a part of the rest of this video today, as will the reels. But make sure y'all tap into my Instagram if you haven't. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Help support my channel and reach more people. But stay tuned. I meant to show you guys the finishing touches. I'm feeling like boo right now, but I'm in a robe right now, getting ready. Got a few looks. Obviously, when we're in here for a good amount of time, because the amount of looks I gotta go through. Y'all already know the drill. I can't really show you much. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but if I were to show you anything, I would have to wait until it's already out. So to avoid that, you know, follow the guidelines and everything. But I'm liking this hairstyle right here. It might be something I continue to do in the near future. They got your boy up on here. There we go. You see him on there. There you go again. And some more. There you go again. Day two, I forgot to let y'all know, but it is day 2. I'm drinking some hot water to aid some digestion, get my digestive system going, and then we will be finished for the day. We be up out of here and we heading home to a diabolical lift. So chat, as you can see, well, I don't mean to call y'all chat, but Steezy gang. It's been a few days and I have the hairstyle from the shoot. The shoot went phenomenal. You know, I love the people at Under Armour. They given me one of the greatest opportunities that I could ever, you know, have at the moment. So just excited to see what comes next and to further myself in my modeling journey, as well as building more content. Right now, I haven't really done anything like this on the video yet, but I feel as though this would be a great opportunity for me to get some chatting in with y'all, because I don't normally get to talk with y'all as much on here. But that being said, I feel like I've grown a lot over the past like few months. It hasn't even really been a year since I've been doing YouTube, but I'm excited to continue to see the growth. You know, we've been building from when I first started picking up the camera and trying to elaborate a little bit better and figure out my flow on here, and just starting with me talking and daily updates or like weekly updates of just life and where I was at mentally. And in comparison to then and now, I feel as though I hadn't found myself, I hadn't found my purpose. I became more in touch spiritually. These are the crystals that I grabbed that I said I was gonna go get. I got some clear quartz and some cellulite, and then I got some celite. This one with the Hamza. Anybody who knows anything about Hamza is for protection. And just to elaborate on that, I also got a candle to help me, you know, channel in all that energy, because everything around us is energy. What we breathe is not technically air. It is air in a sense, but it's prana, it's consciousness. You get me? So it's just constantly being aware of what's going on around you. You get me? Throughout this process and throughout this journey that we on in life itself, it's all about learning more about yourself. The whole purpose of the human race is evolution, is to grow, is to further the mind and build something. Build whatever type of universe you want within yourself. As you can see on social media, a lot of people are starting to tap more into being creative, which is the way to be. That's the whole purpose of this life. But you know, we're all different in our own way, so we all put our own spin to things. And a lot of it is people being copycats. But, you know, it's still elevating the frequency of this planet at the end of the day. And everything is about frequency. Everything is about sound waves, because the esophagus is an instrument to conduct your intention. You feel me? That's the whole purpose of speaking, to conduct your intention. So my message to y'all is just be mindful of what you say all the time. Everything you say holds energy. You feel me? Whether you put a positive charge or a negative charge to it. So always be mindful of that, because it's extremely important. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just trying to continue to grow. We're on the road to at least 10K subscribers. That's what we're going to start off. We're going to start off with that, but then we're going to keep growing from there. We're going to grow to 10K subscribers, and it's going to keep on growing. My content's going to continuously get better. The gains been getting even more diabolical. As you can see, an update on my diet. I completely eliminated all animal-based products. I eliminated the protein powder. Another thing about protein, you don't even need as much protein as they recommend. I'm gonna put that out there, because you don't even need as much protein as they say. Because I haven't even been tracking a consistent number of protein. I've really just been focusing on putting whole foods in my body. And I'll make a video for you guys as to what I eat on a day-to-day and how I eat on a day-to-day and how I structure my meals for a day-to-day. Because you got to be strategic about what you put in your body, and you also got to be strategic about how you put the food in your body and how your body absorbs the nutrients, because it's extremely important about the effect that your body may have from the food you have and based on what's going on up here. So be mindful of that. Yes, make sure to like, comment, subscribe with the video. I just wanted to put this clip in here to connect more with you guys, and you can really get an opportunity to reflect and see from where I've grown from when I first started making YouTube videos to where I am now. So today is my birthday, Steezy Gang. I forgot to even make a video and letting y'all know this, but yeah, today is the big day. Another cycle around the sun. I'm super excited to just be a part of this new chapter of my life as I enter into a different type of aura, you get me? So, I mean, I just wanted to document this because it's extremely important that we celebrate life all the time. Don't really have an idea what I got planned for today, but already had a diabolical lift. It was a diabolical lower body lift. Let that be known. It was a diabolical lower body lift. And don't mind the sound in the back. It's just water running. I'm excited. I'm excited. That's all I could say. Just know it's gonna be a lot of big things coming.